You too. What it do? That's your boy Teddy Bear TV. Um, my bad, chat. My bad. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. Let's get y'all over here. But like, I don't want my. Let's get to all this Shannon Sharpe stuff. Monique did try to tell him.
Then when you would, come on, they talk to us. This dating thing, because it's Mo is different now. Then when you and I,
it's different, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
But you tried to say, what you tried to say, Mo,
I'm looking right at you.
I
ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me
tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home. And
what right now? What Monique is talking about is the type of woman that Shannon Sharpe should be dating, versus dating the 20-year-old. Like, come on. And then it's a new audio out. I'm gonna play a new audio. It's crazy. Like, I think she's gonna probably get about 10 and 20 million. Because these are openly threats over the phone. But then again, I don't know if it's illegal to record phone calls in LA. Let me look that up too.
Come on, they talk to us. This dating thing, because it's Mo is different now. Then when you and I,
it's different, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
But you tried to say, what you tried to say, Mo,
I'm looking right at you.
I
ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me
tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. You're trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. When they want you to go for a fourth round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, you want some money to go to Starbucks?
Yeah,
because I can't go no further. But if you get your older girl, when you get to that fourth round, she's going to say, hold on. Let me go get you some eggs and cheese and some toast with apple butter, because that's going to get your energy back up. I'm talking right to you. Shit. So he thought I was going to be scared. Yes, I'm talking. And I know an old gal, she'll be good to you. Her name is Elladora. Now, when you know somebody named Elladora, she's old school. Mm-hmm. Now, Miss Elladora told me to tell you. She said, I think he like red velvet.
Oh, I do.
I say, Miss Elladora, if he do like that, she said, you let him know I got something for him.
Yeah, I like
she don't have no teeth. Come on, pick your glass up and clack it for me. Come on now. These young gals will bite you. Okay?
All right, that was a little funny. This is the young lady that's finna get Shannon Sharpe goddamn money. Now, I do find it a little ironic that she comes out of Woodlock after they announced that he's going to make over 100 million plus over the next few years, and all of a sudden, opportunity, just like that. But then again, chat, she's only 19. Well, he was dating her when she was 19, and he's 54 years old. That's sick as it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then right around town, he even offered her $10 million to just shut the fuck up, take this paper, and get the fuck on. Oh, let's get a better view of this. Chat, this is freaking hilarious. I mean, this is just hilarious. Oh man, let's get out of this. Okay. Well, look like Meek Mill next, but Diddy won't be so happy about this picture. Like she's not even all that. Like she's so mid. Like why would you? Okay, is this a new audio? No, this is okay. This is audio from yesterday.
Hang up on you. Here's what it is.
A
You're
new
just
audio
gonna
is
like
out
get
though.
mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like.
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What? What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna choke the out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do.
It's like
You're just gonna like.
it's like he's talking to literally a kid because she is. She's not all the way there. Her brain is not fully developed. Um, he's irritated. I mean, that's just hella clear. But okay, this is him addressing the situation. I didn't even see this.
This is a shakedown. To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
I think he's full of shit. First off, you have no business talking to a little ass girl that young. You're in your 50s, and she was 19 at the time. If I'm in my 50s, the lowest I'm going is someone in their 30s. You know, motherfucker, grown, but this gonna be one of them cases. This gonna be one of them cases. Okay, let's go to the Instagram, because I just saw it.
They got the data wrong. This is the moment I know they've been.
Man, I mean, like,
Raquel, tell everyone.
They got the data wrong. This is the moment I know they've been praying on. What? Hey, what? Hey, try not to boy out, but fuck it, I'm staying on. Oh, keep on sending me stats to go crazy on 40. Keep saying it's time to be patient. There's so many people, we turning the tables on. Capo got plans, but we'll say that for later on. Hush and keep saying they know that they played it.
cause Shaver got new audio. Oh, what we got going on here? All right, from Tony Bubsy. So prior to engaging, and hi baby. Prior to engaging in the mediation process, Mr. Sharpe's counsel insisted on Jane Doe's signing a confidential agreement. Mr. Sharpe's attorney has now breached that agreement. Excuse me. While at the same time deliberately revealing Jane Doe's name, phone number, and private messages that again predate the alleged rape. Those agreements are on Sharpe's part because now all the things discussed and revealed in the media process will be explained and revealed. It's shit, boy. It's only good for him. This does not look good for him. They gonna Kelly his ass. I'm looking for this new audio.
They got the data wrong. This is the moment I know.
Say shout out to my boy. Shout out to my nigga Maine. My boys be over there getting cooked. Damn, she cute. Alright, let's go back. I'm getting sidetracked, my bad. What she got to say?
Says, have you seen the text messages of Shannon Sharpe and some girl? Now, I saved it, but I didn't watch it because I had to go to bed early. I was doing other stuff. I had trials starting today. Lord, I pull up the text messages and something that stands out to me. First of all, Shannon, you are 56 years old, baby. Why are you dating a 19-year-old? It's disgusting. I'm sorry, Shannon. Disgusting. And you clearly have some type of fetish with white women. You have to have some type of fetish, and they have a fetish about you too. Because why on God's green earth is that girl telling you to put a big black baby inside of her? And you showed them damn text messages of her saying put a big black baby inside of her. But you didn't show us your response. I'm going to assume you didn't stop talking to her after she texted to you, though. And my question would be, why not? Because it's clearly a sign that she has a fetish for black men. Like,
oh, damn.
Shannon, what is wrong with you?
My
Like,
bad.
that's what the fuck you get. I'm sorry. I can't feel bad for you. That's what the fuck you get. Because first of all, she's 19. Second, you need to figure out why you have this fetish. Third, a big black baby and you continue to talk to her.
You not eating?
Fucking disgusting. Like, how many times do you have to do shit? And you want people to forgive you, your family, your friends, your fans. Like, this... I'm disgusted. That's all I can say. I'm disgusted. The big black baby and you kept talking to her. What kind of shit is that to say? Like, I can't even imagine myself talking to a man of another race. Telling me, can I put this big black cat on you? I can't even imagine saying that. What does your race have to do with it? It's disgusting. The fact that we know you kept talking to her, you are disgusting.
She's right. Okay, let's go to TikTok. I know TikTok got it all. TikTok got all the tea. I know there's some people on her turn. Yeah, boy.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna.
Shannon Sharpe, my colleague at ESPN, and my friend. The Hall of Fame tight end was sued on Sunday by a woman proceeding under the name Jane Doe pseudonym. The 13-page civil complaint filed in Nevada alleges that Sharpe committed assault, sexual assault, battery, and sexual battery. The plaintiff alleges Sharpe sexually assaulted her several times at the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025. The suit also alleges that Shannon engaged in the intentional infliction of emotional distress. It should be noted that the suit was filed by attorney Tony Busby. This is the same attorney that filed a suit against Jay-Z and P. Diddy, alleging they both sexually assaulted a minor, which has since been withdrawn. Jay-Z also has countersued Busby. By the way, the plaintiff in the Sharpe civil suit is not the woman heard in the accidental Instagram live stream incident that made headlines last September of last year. In response, Jane Doe's attorney, Tony Busby, sent TMZ Sports a 1 minute and 36-second clip of an alleged conversation between his client and Shannon. In response to that clip, Shannon Sharpe went back to social media and issued this response.
And from the heart, this is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.
It's a sad situation.
Bruh. His face need to be a goddamn meme. What? You okay, baby?
Shannon Sharpe is somebody I work with a couple of days a week.
Nope.
Shannon Sharpe is somebody that I brought to ESPN.
Other one. Down.
Works on First Take,
Down.
which airs on ESPN every weekday night from 10 a.m. to 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. He's been with me every Monday and Tuesday. We've been number one for 13 years and counting. But since Shannon has arrived, obviously he's helped the show immensely. And I can't thank him enough for it. We've grown close as friends. I'd like to believe that. I certainly root for him. I know he's been through a lot in life. He's overcome a lot of things. And when he departed from Fox, I was more than happy to bring him on board here. So all I can speak about is what I know based on the reports. And I can speak about ESPN and Disney. To be clear, even though this podcast, this YouTube show is owned and operated by me solely, it doesn't mean that I'm going to be dismissive of ESPN, who employs me in my daytime job on First Take. So I sit here before you today letting you know that they are aware that this is a subject that I was going to broach, because I owe them that courtesy. With that being said, it's important to point out a couple of things. Number one, I was not there. I can provide no eyewitness account. And even though I got love and respect for Shannon Sharpe, and I'm sincerely hopeful and prayerful that he is completely innocent of the allegations that have been levied against him, I can't sit here and speak to his innocence or guilt from a knowledgeable place, because I have nothing to do with this. I haven't seen anything. I don't know anything. I don't even know this person. I know what the reports say. I know the reports, the things that have been reported on a multitude of outlets, from the AP to the New York Post to Forbes to TMZ and everything in between, I mean, I can't even count the number of publications that have talked about it or written about it, networks, etc. It's all over the internet. It's everywhere. And I know that. I'm fully aware of that. This is not a criminal case. So it's not, there is no concern about him going to jail. This is a civil case, which means that he can either be found liable or not liable. The accuser in question is seeking $50 million. That was confirmed by Shannon Sharpe on that video today. According to the reports, it's somebody that he met in 2023, who was 19 years old at that particular moment in time. According to...
When he just said that, I mean, he disappointed. He disappointed.
By Shannon Sharpe on that video today. According to the reports, it's somebody that
Watch his face.
he met in 2023,
He said age. Watch his face.
who was 19 years old at that particular moment in time. According to some audio that was put out earlier today by Attorney Busby, you hear the accuser, the female, talking to somebody who is alleged to be Shannon Sharpe. We don't know whether that's true or not.
That's him.
And
That's him.
the person in question, again, we don't know whether it's Shannon or not. The words choke, as in I will choke the hell out of you if I saw you. And so because of that, knowing that audio was probably going to come out along with additional tapes, whether they be video or audio is unclear at this particular moment in time, Shannon Sharpe felt compelled to come out in his own defense. How we interpret that? Let me be very, very clear about where I'm coming from. I'm a bit torn in terms of his response. On one hand, Tony Busby has sued Jay-Z. He did sue Diddy. He did accuse them, or represented the woman who was accusing them of assault, of sexual assault, and said that she was 13 years of age at the time when talking about Jay-Z and Diddy, and Jay-Z went ballistic and emphatically denied it, wouldn't let it go. The case was dropped, and now he's suing Busby, mentioning words like extortion and other things. So when Shannon Sharpe brought up Mr. Busby in that video that we aired and talked about him being extorted, he brought up Mr. Busby and Mr. Busby's past. And he talked about him, going against African American men. There's two thoughts there. On one hand, there's the Jay-Z, who obviously should be presumed innocent, not just because you should be presumed innocent until found guilty, but because of the manner in which he fought on his own behalf and has been very aggressive in going after Tony Busby. In the case of P. Diddy, you don't know what to believe. Again, the case against Jay-Z was a civil suit. Diddy was a civil suit. But in Diddy, you don't know what to believe because of all the allegations he's facing. But we can't forget that Tony Busby was also the person that represented at least 24 of the 27 women that accused Deshaun Watson of sexual misconduct along with other allegations. And at least 23 of those cases were settled. So we have an obligation to mention that. So on one hand, going on the offensive to defend himself, I completely understand where Shannon Sharpe is coming from. On the other hand,
I miss a lot, but y'all watching it. My opinion on this. You're innocent until proven guilty. I'm not taking Shannon Sharpe's side. I'm not taking that girl's side. What I'm saying is he's in the wrong for messing with a minor. First off, we thought he was gay, but I guess he ain't. What's the word of code? Um, Stephen A. talking about it don't make it. It don't make it no better. Shannon jumping in front of it don't make it no better. Um, this is gonna be that little girl. She gonna win. And then that audio. I mean, it's Shannon's voice. It's clearly his voice. He's frustrated with a minor. Um, I this gonna be to me. She's a minor. If I'm 54 years old and you're 19 at the time, to me, I mean, technically, yeah, that's legal. But come on, gang. Be for real. Let's get back to the video.
When his legal team issued out the press release on X yesterday, and they spoke about, they mentioned her name, and they revealed some of those explicit text messages.
Legal code. How old are you? If you were 54, would you talk to someone who's 19? And you got
That was
kids older than her.
uncomfortable. And I don't know if that's a strategy that would work.
Hmm.
One of the hardest things in the world for all of us to do is to just lay low and be quiet. And let our legal team do it. And we don't always know whether or not that's the right thing to do. I know, and I can tell you all that I spoke to Shannon, not in details, but I spoke to him, and he emphatically proclaims his innocence. According to Mr. Busby, his client emphatically proclaims his guilt.
I'm not talking to this dude no more. If she's hot,
So where does that
that's
leave
crazy.
us? I'd love to tell you that I know the answer to that question, but I don't. I am the executive producer of First Take on ESPN. I recruited Shannon. I went and got him and brought him to ESPN. But I'm not the boss. Those are other folks. There are layers to this, and there are certain layers even I am not on. I can tell you, I also spoke to co-chairman of Disney, the boss, Jimmy Pitaro, who made it very, very clear we are taking this matter very seriously, and we are looking into this very, very closely. And once we gather as many facts as we possibly can, we will go from there. And that is all he said. And I can mention his name because I received his permission to say that. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, baby. Dog.
In my perfect world, this equates to Jay-Z, where the case ultimately dropped.
I don't go out.
And
I don't go out. And then if I do go out, I'm going somewhere in my age range. So it's going to be 30 and up. You feel what I'm saying? This, you crazy. I think it's gross, but I really can't be legal position too. It is, Joseph, but I'm saying, if I'm 54 years old, why am I talking to somebody that's younger than my kids? That don't make sense. You gotta be sick. And then you're Shannon Sharpe. You can hit anybody. But you pick a little old white girl that you know gonna get your ass for your pay. He cooked. He cooked. He cooked.
And Shannon is allowed to continue on First Take and continue to thrive and shine. And not just that, and have an illustrious career in the podcast stratosphere, doing Nightcap with Chad Ochocinco, doing Club Shay Shay, and ultimately gets this $100 million deal that he was all over the news about to sign just a couple of days before this report came out. In my perfect world, he moves on.
Go let her in. She's outside.
And somehow, some way, we find this all to be false. But it doesn't seem like that's the way things are about to go down, considering who Mr. Busby is and how emphatic his client is proclaiming that she is right and she's telling the truth. I don't know where this is going to go. I can't speak to anything.
Chat. If you were 54 years old, would you date someone who's 19 years old?
Yes. I don't know.
Answer that question.
Who Shannon Sharpe's legal team is and what they're suggesting. I imagine that everything that has transpired has been at the behest of his lawyers, not just himself. I can tell you again that when I spoke to him, he is emphatic in stating his innocence, that this is a shakedown, to use his words. How wise is it to use those kind of words when a civil matter of this nature is out there? When you have a podcast and you have advertisers and sponsors and you work for ESPN and they have advertising sponsors, I don't know. What can we say if any of us were in that position and we felt or were proclaiming we were innocent? I don't know. And I'm not about to pretend. I just wanted to make sure that I echoed to all of you that the only reason I spoke on this issue is because he works with me 2 days a week. He's on national television. He was on national television with me today. He was on national television with me yesterday when the story came out Sunday night. I didn't know anything about it until we got on the air.
Oh, yeah, y'all ain't friends then, if you don't know.
But he was on air. And if you know him in part because of all the work that he's doing with me and what he's doing in this industry, I know everybody's been waiting. Like, Stephen A., what you got to say about this? I got to say what I just told you. I don't know what's happened. I know I got...
What do you call it? You're talking about... Are you sick in the head, guy? You sick in the head. You literally telling me if you're 54, you're going to date a 19-year-old. Because it's legal. Come on, bro. You sick. You sick. I don't care what you're talking about.
I don't know how Shannon Sharpe is going to get out of this one.
Don't manipulate me.
Hold on, person. If you say that one more time, I will choke you when I see you.
This fans only model named Gabby just got him good. In addition to releasing voice recordings of Shannon Sharpe saying he would lay hands on her.
Anything I say, you're just gonna get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not going to hang up on you. You're going to do it.
what? What does that even mean?
I'm not forget it. But you'll picture me now, so.
Also put out text confronting Shannon about the alleged essay allegations she put forth and how she asked him to put on a rubber.
I don't want to watch that one. Hi, baby. Hold up.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna get mad at.
I'm not a lawyer, but Shannon Sharpe is being sued for $50 million in a lawsuit that accuses him of a number of things. And I read the 14-page complaint, so let me tell you exactly what Jane Doe is alleging Shannon Sharpe did. Now, the lawsuit was filed by attorney Tony Busby, who we know well, on behalf of his Jane Doe client. The suit says that Jane Doe met Shannon Sharpe at a gym in LA in early 2023 when she was 19 and Shannon Sharpe was in his 50s. Sharpe aggressively pursued her and she eventually gave him her number. But before the two of them even hang out, he apparently tries to get her to sign an NDA. She refuses to sign it, so he eventually stopped asking and invited her over. Jane Doe agrees to go over, and according to the complaint, the very first night was disturbing and unsettling. The suit says he opens the door and without saying a word, just walks upstairs. She follows him, he goes into his bedroom, and then points at the bed. He goes to the bathroom and then comes out, cuts out the lights, and then lays in the bed. Jane Doe says she didn't know what to do, so she just lays in the bed with him, and then the two of them lay there for 10 minutes silently. And then after those 10 minutes, things started happening. The suit claims that at one point, Jane Doe realized that Shannon Sharpe was recording their encounter without her knowledge or her consent. And then the following day, Jane Doe comes back to Shannon Sharpe's house, but she gets there about 5 minutes after the time he told her to arrive. And so she says when she gets inside, he begins yelling at her, accusing her of disrespecting him and wasting his time. He then allegedly grabs her by her neck and then begins engaging with her. But this time he apparently tells her that he's going to end her life. And so, according to Jane Doe, this was the kickoff to the almost 2-year relationship that the two of them had, filled with control, physical, emotional, and psychological abuse. She knows that he once yelled at her while there was a firearm in the room, and because she was scared, she began sharing her location with her friends. But when Shannon Sharpe saw her sharing her location, he allegedly grabbed her by the neck and told her that if she did that again, he would end her life. The lawsuit says that in 2024, Shannon Sharpe and Jane Doe both moved to Vegas, but it notes that Shannon Sharpe apparently likes to claim that Jane Doe followed him to Las Vegas, but she says that's a lie and she went to Las Vegas for her own reasons. Okay, girl. The suit says in September of 2024, when Shannon Sharpe did that infamous live stream, Jane Doe began to pull away from him because her name ain't Michelle, and she thought the two of them were in an exclusive relationship, but clearly not. About a month later, in October of 2024, Jane Doe says that she was working out at the gym when Shannon Sharpe aggressively approached her. He comes over and tells her to sit down or he's going to end her life. Jane Doe's refusing to speak with him, and so he then allegedly forced her into his car, took her back to her apartment, and then without consent, engaged with her while she was crying and telling him to stop. The suit specifically says that Shannon Sharpe told her, quote, "I'm going to punish this. I'm going to make it so no man will want you again." A few months after this, in January of 2025, the lawsuit says that Shannon Sharpe told Jane Doe that he wanted to see her and that he had a combined Christmas and birthday gift to give to her because he previously promised her one. So she allows him to come over, and when he did, the suit says that he undressed, and again, despite her screaming and resisting him, he engaged with her without her consent. And so she's suing him for assault and battery and emotional distress. And she's asking for $50 million. As of now, Shannon Sharpe has not responded to the lawsuit, and like always, these are allegations that have to be proven in court. It's also worth noting that this lawsuit references another Shannon Sharpe lawsuit that was apparently filed in New York last year and has similar claims, but I haven't read that lawsuit, so I can't speak to it. So we will see how this one plays out. Ciao. All right, make sure you're following me on TikTok because I'm almost at 1 million, and subscribe to me on YouTube because I'm trying to hit up.
Trigger warning, this message is for Shannon Sharpe and Shannon Sharpe only. If your name ain't Shannon Sharpe, keep scrolling, because this is a personal conversation. Okay, Shannon Sharpe, listen. This is the one and only time that I'm going to take a person's side before we even find out the results, because I know that you just signed that deal, and I know how the piranhas is swarming, okay? But let me tell you something. Only way that me and the cousins is taking your side is a few stipulations that I need you to follow, okay? Number one, you ain't messing with no more OnlyFans girls. That's it, Uncle Shannon. You too goddamn old for that. You almost in your damn 60s. Don't nobody care because you look like one of these young bucks out here that you can still be messing with people younger than your goddamn kids. That was out of line, okay? Number two, no more white girls, Uncle Shannon. That's it. Come on now. Listen, you messing with everything that you ain't grow up with in the South. Huh? Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. That's why your ass in trouble now. And now you want to call us your fans and the people you love. Hell no. Stop messing with Betty and them. That's the goddamn problem. Number three. And this one make me the maddest the most. Huh? She ain't even all that goddamn fine, Uncle Shannon. Huh? Come on now. You messing with some shit a nigga used to mess with back in the day? A Tuesday at 3 a.m.? Come on now, Uncle Shannon. Come on, you got too much money to be messing with some shit like that.
Come on now. Now this is ridiculous, Uncle Shannon. You got to stop this, okay? Now everybody looking at you, feeling bad for you, because you up here in this goddamn checkerboard suit, looking like you goddamn at a picnic, trying to get us to feel bad for you in your Easter suit. This is why we here. Now, once we get you through this, get you a nice, wholesome lady, like Aunt Monique said, an older joint, something that cook for you. You know what I'm saying? Something that still leave voicemails. They don't just text, they call. They know when you're junk on D&D that you at work. They ain't gonna disrespect you, When you talk a little bit of trash, they say, you heard what I said. You come home, she got a slip on. Nothing underneath, Front dragging just like the back, It's time for you to start acting your age, Uncle Shannon. Take them goddamn frames off and sit your Michael Clark Duncan looking ass down and be goddamn a wholesome black man, okay? We don't care how much money you getting. Shit, we still love you, but we gotta get you through this shit. I'm just here to bring y'all the news. I'm just a messenger, goddammit. Trigger warning, this message is for Shannon Sharpe and Shannon Sharpe only. If your name ain't Shannon Sharpe, keep scrolling, because this is a personal conversation. Okay, Shannon Sharpe, listen. This is the one and only time that I'm going to take a person's side before we even find out the results, because I know that you just signed that deal, and I know how the piranhas is swarming, okay? But let me tell you something. Only way that me and the cousins is taking your side, it's a few stipulations that I need you to follow, okay? Number one, you ain't messing with no more OnlyFans girls. That's it, Uncle Shannon. You too goddamn old for that. You almost in your damn 60s. Don't nobody care because you look like one of these young bucks out here that you can still be messing with people younger than your goddamn kids. That was out of line, okay? Number two, no more white girls, Uncle Shannon. That's it. Come on now. Listen, you messing with everything that you ain't grow up with in the South. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. That's why your ass in trouble now. And now you always want to call us your fans and the people you love. Hell no. Stop messing with Betty and them. That's the goddamn problem. Number three, and this one make me the maddest the most. She ain't even all that goddamn fine, Uncle Shannon. Come on now. You messing with some shit a nigga used to mess with back in the day, a Tuesday at 3 a.m.? Come on now, Uncle Shannon. Come on, you got too much money to be messing with some shit like that. Come on now. Now this is ridiculous, Uncle Shannon. You got to stop this, okay? Now everybody looking at you, feeling bad for you, because you up here in this goddamn checkerboard suit, looking like you goddamn at a picnic, trying to get us to feel bad for you in your Easter suit. This is why we here. Now, once we get you through this, get you a nice, wholesome lady, like Aunt Monique said, an older joint, something that cook for you. You know what I'm saying? Something that still leave voicemails. They don't just text, they call. They know when you're junk on D&D that you at work. They ain't gonna disrespect you, When you talk a little bit of trash, they say, you heard what I said. You come home, she got a slip on. Nothing underneath, Front dragging just like the back, It's time for you to start acting your age, Uncle Shannon. Take them goddamn frames off and sit your Michael Clark Duncan looking ass down and be goddamn a wholesome black man, okay? We don't care how much money you get. Shit, we still love you, but we gotta get you through this shit. I'm just here to bring y'all the news. I'm just a messenger, goddammit. Trigger warning, this message is for Shannon Sharpe and Shannon Sharpe only. If your name ain't Shannon Sharpe, keep scrolling, because this is a personal conversation. Okay?
All I heard was sit your Michael Clark Duncan looking ass down. He tried to get off.
These hoes trying to set Unc up, and we ain't gonna let it happen. We ain't letting y'all bring down now another black celebrity no damn more. Now everybody know Unc been knocking the seeds out this whole watermelon for the last 2 years. He been knocking the seeds out of watermelon. All of a sudden now, this $100 million contract come up. Now she wanting to sue. No. You wasn't suing when you were tooting that ass, or were you? Hell no.
Hell no.
Did y'all read the shit? According to her, back in October 2024, he assaulted her. Now she's saying he sexually assaulted her again this year. So that means you went back. He did it once. So that wasn't good enough for you. You gonna go back again? Never. Letting you niggas know right now, you gotta be careful with these hoes out here right now. They trying to get everything they can about her. Unc ain't never made $100 million before. He'll be in the league, but $100 million, Unc looking forward to that goddamn $100 million. And now he gotta wake up to these type of allegations. old school. That nigga had every goddamn text message, every encounter he ever had with her. He had it in the messages. Yeah, and he sent it to the lawyer. Come here. She lying. These hoes trying to set Unc up, and we ain't gonna let it happen. We ain't letting y'all bring down now another black celebrity no damn more. Now everybody know Unc been knocking the seeds out this whole watermelon for the last 2 years. He been knocking the seeds out of watermelon. All of a sudden now, this $100 million contract come up. Now she wanting to sue. No. You wasn't suing when you were tooting that ass, or were you? Hell no. Did y'all read the shit? He, according to her, back in October 2024, he assaulted her.
All right, chat. I'm done with this Shannon Sharpe shit. It's boring now. I don't know. This civil suit can go either way, but she's definitely gonna get some money. Don't think she's not. She gonna get paid, and she might get choked.